Hello. I'm cracking up because I just went live and the video and the audio was not set up. Obviously, I was counting on my husband who's been doing these videos with me this last week, and he is the tech guy here in the house. So I was just kind of, hoping that he would do it, and he wasn't here, so I didn't do it. So I apologize for those of you who were watching and were like, what the heck? What happened to her? Well, technical difficulties. I am not very tech savvy, so let's try this again. Okay, if you're joining me live, let me know that you're watching. And if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay so I know you're here as well. And actually, I'm going to put my comments on. I wasn't checking the comments as much. Otherwise, I would have known. So let me know that you're here, okay? I can't see those comments. Where are you? There you go. Okay, guys. So I wanted to do a video and just pop in here live and talk about the Transform Your Marriage program and how it can make a difference for you, and also just answer all of the questions you might have if you're considering joining the program. If you are thinking about it, if you have questions, then this is for you to watch and to really. Thank you so much, honey. You just got me some tea because I talked for 30 minutes and now my throat is all dry. So, so I just wanted to pop in here and answer your questions and just let you know what you can expect from the Transform Your Marriage program. Okay. And before I start, if you have any questions about the program and you're wondering how it can, make a difference for you, then pop them in the comments. I promise I will make sure to check the comments, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you have about the program. So the first thing that I want to talk about, and this is something that, women ask me, and it's a very normal thing to wonder, is what am I going to get out of the program? Like, what results can I get out of it? And, thank you. Rick is here. And, what you really, I can't tell you exactly the results that you are going to get out of participating in the program. What I would ask you is, what do you want to get out of it? Like, what is your intention? So much of the time, we don't even think about this question. Like, what do I want? Because the program is designed for you to really fulfill on your intention and to get the results that you want to have inside of your relationship, inside of your marriage, and for your life. And I can share with you what other women have gotten out of it and, what results they've produced, which, I hear one of the biggest things that women share with me all the time that they've gotten out of it is they felt more appreciation for their husband. Like, they started seeing their husband in a completely new way, which had them appreciate him so much more and fall in love with him in such a new way. So that is something that, women have gotten out of the program, and that it's available to you. Also, they have reported that they felt more appreciation from their husbands. And without even him doing the program, women have shared with me how much their husbands started to do things for them and appreciate them and share with them who they are and like be more romantic. So that's available for you as well. Another thing that women have shared with me is how much more connected they felt to their husbands, and they've, created more intimacy and more connection in their relationship. So that's also available to you out of your participation. Communication is a big one. We're going to talk a lot about communication and how you can, we teach you a process of communication process, how to have conversations with him where you guys get on the same page and you come from a mentality of that you're on the same team. And I mean, it's not just like words that I'm saying. It really is a process that you're going to learn inside of the program. So communication is a big one. Women have shared with me that they've just felt more attracted to their husband. They felt more empowered in their relationships. They felt more confident to ask for what they needed, to create boundaries with their spouse. So those are all of the things that are available for to you out of your participation in the program. It's designed for you to really get those results. And if you put in the work, and if you do, how it is designed, that is all available to you. Okay. So the other thing that I want to touch on is, who is this program for and who this program is not for. So if you are, in your marriage and you have love for your husband, like if you love him and you love your family and you are committed to doing what it takes to really make the relationship and your family work, then this program is for you. If you want more than anything to, have a loving marriage, to have great communication, this program is for you. If you're willing and you're coachable, and what I mean when I say coachable, if you're willing to try on everything that, that I guide you through, and if you're willing to do all of the work, and if you're really, take on the coaching that I give you, then this program is for you. If you're willing to give up being right about how your marriage is and how your husband is, and you're willing to see it in another way, then this is for you. And on the other hand, if you're somebody that, is not willing to give up being right, and, I know like sometimes we say to ourselves, oh yeah, of course I'm willing, but really think about this. If you'd rather be right about, how your husband is, then this is not something that's going to work. If you're not willing to be coachable, this isn't for you. If you are, not willing to make your marriage work, if you're not in a place where you believe that it can work, like if you're checked out and you don't love him anymore, then this isn't for you. Okay, this program is for women that really, you love your husband, you want to make sure that your family works, and you want to do whatever it takes to make it work. This program is for you. So let me know if you have any questions about that. And I'm happy to answer them. Also, another question that I get all the time is if your partner needs to participate in the program for it to work. And, obviously a marriage is two people, and it's beneficial if he participates. And if he chooses to participate, it's awesome. Like, it obviously will have you guys get the results that you want way faster. With that said, I would say 80% of the women that have gone through the program went through it without their husbands participating, and they still had results. It starts with you. And a lot of times when we are the ones to start, putting our energy and the work to making the transformations happen, and our husband starts to see the changes, he becomes open to doing whatever it takes as well. So if your husband is not on board, I want you to really ask yourself, like, what do I want? What do I want to create for myself and for my family? What kind of a relationship do I want? And if you are that kind of woman that's willing to be the one to, have the courage for it, then you can do it. You can start making those shifts. He doesn't have to be on board for you to start making the changes that you want to make. Okay. So yeah. So it's, and if your husband is open, then Rick is an incredible coach. The way he coaches men is like, he puts them against the wall. He really, makes sure that they get it. And the way that We work with couples. If you and your husband do want to participate, I work with the women and we go through the program on our own, and then the men go through their own program. And the lessons are similar, but they are geared towards the women with me, and then for the men with the men. Okay, so you guys still can come together and share about what you're taking away. You can actually do the assignments and share about those, but you do them on your own, which for me I find is so beneficial, because women, we, like we talked about in the challenge, we really benefit from sharing with other women. And you get this safe space to be yourself and to share out whatever you're going through in your relationship, in your life, and really be gotten by other women. So it's very powerful to to go through this with women as a woman, and to be heard in that way. I'm gonna just check the comments, make sure. Okay, I see. Abby, you're asking, what if you don't know if your husband loves you or wants it to work? That's something that I think you have to get clear on, and that's a conversation that you have to have with your partner, for yourself, right? And I'm happy to support you and have a call and support you in really having that conversation, because no matter what, I think for you it's going to open up a new path for you to be clear on that. So I wish my husband could meet your husband, or a way to send him a site to meet him. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I wish that too. And you can share these videos with him, and it is a conversation with him of what you guys want, how you want to move forward. Okay, and we can chat, Abby, about this if you're willing, if you're open, if you want to. Okay, so another thing that I think we as human beings, and it's very normal to wonder, is if I invest my time, my money, my energy into something, is it going to work? So if you're wondering if this is going to work, and it's totally normal. And the truth is, I'm not going to sit here and guarantee that it's going to work for you to to have, I don't know, the perfect marriage, right? I can't guarantee you that, or that your husband is going to be different, or that he's going to change. This isn't what this program is about. None of the women that participated with me, that have done the work, they had guarantee, right? When we sign up for something, we don't have that guarantee. And with that said, when we trust and we believe in something, and we have a strong vision and intention for something, and you put in the work for that, it works and you get the results that you are seeking. Okay, so we provide you with all the tools, all the resources, the guidance, for you to have the results that you want. And it's really up to you to put in the work, and to really believe and to trust that it's going to happen. Okay, so that's my promise, is that I am going to stand for you to have the results that you want. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to be there for you to make sure that you fulfill on your intention. And we create those intentions in the beginning of the program, and then we reflect and go back and making sure that those intentions get fulfilled. So that's my commitment to you. And then it's also, our partnership in our partnership to ensure that you're doing that work, to make sure that you're really, moving forward and towards that intention. So yeah. Another question that I get a lot, I'm going to take a sip of my tea, is how is this different than counseling or therapy? So I love therapy and I love counseling. I actually have a therapist that I talk to on a regular basis, and I talked to for years, and so does Rick. And, this isn't a substitute for therapy. I think therapy is amazing and, necessary for all of us. So coaching works a little bit differently. So this program is designed to really create an intention, and for you to be guided in fulfilling on that intention. And it's designed for you to really be in a discovery process for yourself and how you're going to fulfill on that intention with the guidance that I'm going to give you. Counseling, it's focused more on past and problems that you go kind of and start looking at. And if you've done therapy, it's very powerful to see where, all of our quote unquote issues and things come from. And, sometimes it's very normal not to see the results as fast as you desire. So therapy, like I said, it's amazing. And this program can be an amazing complement to therapy. So you can work towards your intentions, and you are moving through the tools and so on. So yeah, I hope that answers that question. And my teachings and everything that we've put into the program, they're all a combination of a lot of different modalities that Rick and I have studied. So everything from transformational work to neurolinguistic programming, and everything that we've put into the program is stuff that we actually have practiced in our own marriage and that we've applied in our own relationship for the last 15 years. And, we know that it works. So nothing that is in the program is something that's just like from a book. It's everything that we actually apply in our relationship and practice it. So that's also, I think, a big difference between working with a therapist is we share from our experiences and from our learning. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just quickly check the comments. Abby, I see you're watching. Okay. If anybody's jumping on, you're watching the replay, #replay, you can still ask questions, and I'm happy to, respond with the answers. You can also message me, and I'm happy to respond to any questions that you may have. Okay, so the next question that, I get asked is the pricing. What's the investment of the program? So usually the program is $1,250. And because of the challenge, we're giving a 50% discount only until Tuesday. So right now the program is $625 if you register by Tuesday. Also, if $625 is something that, is a lot for you to pay at once, we offer a payment plan. So you can break it down into 3 months. And I think it's like, a little over $200 a month. So, in contrast, if you sign up for therapy, that is like usually what it costs per session. So, there's no reason not to have something to support you and to really do something to support you in what you want to achieve. Also, we are offering, if you pay in full by Tuesday, we're offering a bonus VIP session, a training that Rick and I are going to be doing in February. And that training is going to be all about communication and how to get on the same page, having, a conversation where you guys get on the same page. And it's a step-by-step process that we teach you, that we use in our relationship. And it's so powerful. It's like it gets you through any difficult conversation or any conversation that, is important, and you don't know how to have that conversation. This is the process that helps you have that conversation without, arguing, without fighting, but just to get to the results that you want to have. So it's such a powerful process, and I'm excited, for that training. So yeah, so if you pay in full of $625 by Tuesday, you get that session, which is valued at $250, included in your registration. Okay, so that's the pricing. Let's see, time. Time is another thing that a lot of us, use, I think, in our marriage. Like, I don't have any time to work on this stuff. and I have a lot on my plate. So if you feel like you already have a lot on your plate and you're super busy and you're like, gosh, this sounds amazing, but I don't know how I can fit it into my schedule. Well, I know, because I'm also a mom and I'm super busy as well. And, I've created all of the videos and all of the sessions into these bite-size kind of lessons. So the video sessions you get every Monday, and those are only 15 to 20 minutes long. So they're easy. You can do it on your own time. And then you get an assignment that takes, I would say, anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes to complete. And you apply it throughout the week just on your own. And so you do that on your own time as well. Then midweek, I usually go live to explain the lesson a little deeper. So you can watch that, either live or watch the replay, just like these videos. And then we do a coaching call once a week. And that coaching call is an hour long. So that, I highly encourage you to be on the coaching calls. And if you're not, then those are recorded and sent to you. But I do highly encourage you, because that's when we do that on Zoom, and we, talk, and you can get coached. And it's an amazing way for us to really connect and to make sure that you're getting the progress, that it's not just like a lecture that you're watching, but you're actually applying it into your life, and you're getting coached, face to face in your life and in your situation. Okay. So I would say, 2 hours a week is really like what it looks like as far as timing for you to successfully complete all of the work. Only 1 hour of that is going to be a scheduled hour, and everything, and the rest of the time is going to do it on your own time, so you can fit it into your schedule. Okay. And, one of the things, and Rick and I were talking about that, how much of the time, we react to urgent things versus important things, and how much we're like just putting out fires all the time instead of focusing our time on what's really important for us. And I know that your relationship and your marriage, your family is important. So if you have that conversation of like, I don't have time, consider that, this is the important thing that, it's time for you to put your energy into it and your time into it. If especially there's something that's not working. And when you put your time into something, it expands, it grows, it starts to shift. So, whether it's by doing the program or spending time with your husband, or, spending time reading books on how to really move forward in what you want, don't wait until, it's a fire that's burning that you have to put out. Start putting that time in now. Start really investing your sacred time into something that's really important to you. So that's what I wanted to share with you. And as I'm saying this, I'm like, gosh, I'm reminded to invest that time. I'm going to be watching the Super Bowl with my husband, investing my time in that, even though I could care less about the Super Bowl. But anyways, that's a side note. So, another, let me see. Let me know if you have any other questions in the comments, okay? So another question or concern, I would say, that women have before participating is confidentiality. I know that relationships can be something that's private for us, and we don't want to, share it with a lot of women, which I totally get. And you do sign a confidentiality agreement when you come into the program, and you do share with other women on the call, on the coaching call. So it's not, it's confidential within the group. I don't share anything with anybody else. We do it, inside of the call, and that's it. And then obviously, if you want to share something with me in private, I'm always available. You can, message me, we can get on the phone, and you can share that with me in private, and I don't share it with anybody. Okay. So that is really, I honor your privacy and make sure that it's confidential, whatever you share. Okay. So lastly, what if you have a question of like, what does it look like to be in the program? So on Mondays, usually you get a new lesson for the week. And like I said, the program is 12 weeks long. There are 10 video lessons. We also have an orientation call in the beginning and then a completion call in the end. And then we have, a few things that we do in between that add on to the lessons. But you get a new lesson every week. You get an assignment that goes with that lesson. Like I said before, you work through the assignment. The assignments are meant to be hands-on. So, the assignments are for you to really reflect on how your life and how your specific relationship applies to that lesson. And then, midweek, I do usually a live to deepen that lesson, to answer any questions you have, if you have them. And some weeks, there are more questions than others, so it varies. And then at the end of the week, we do a coaching call on Zoom. So the coaching call is intended for you to get coached on whatever your specific situation is. And then also to really understand the material, to understand the assignments, and, to really start embodying what we are teaching. Or what we're learning, I should say, inside of the lessons, and for you to start embodying it into your life. So that's what that intention is. You also get a private Facebook community of women that are going through the program with you. You get lifetime access to the material, so you can go back and review it anytime. If you do miss coaching calls, I'll send you the recording of the calls. And, there's accountability. So sorry, guys. So the accountability is really those check-ins, and also a lot of times for some assignments, like to partner up with another woman, so you have more accountability, and that's optional, but that works really well. Okay, to make sure that you're doing the work. I know sometimes we need a little extra accountability. So that's, what the program looks like. Let me check and see if there's any questions. I don't see any questions, but if you have any questions at all, please, message me. You can ask in the group. I'm happy to answer them. Registration does close on Tuesday at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And, after that, the price is going to $12.50. So I really hope you can join me. I would love to support you in your relationship. I'd love to support you in what you want to create for yourself and what you're up to. And I'm here for you if you need anything. And I will also be back tomorrow inside the group. I'm going to be going live at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to be talking about obstacles that stand in our way of having our big why sometimes. Okay, so I hope you can join me. Let me know that you watch this, #replay if you're watching the replay. I hope you have an amazing day, and thank you so much for being with me.